Hello YouTube, this is Jeff with Jeff's Toy Reviews, and today I am reviewing Mezco Toys 112 Collective Batman from the 1989 film Batman, starring Michael Keaton. This pre-order went up about 3 years ago, just over, and it finally was released this past week. Got this guy in my hands on March 29th. Very happy to receive him. I've been trying to do a review and it's taking me a little longer than I expected, but I think I can cover everything now. So, first of all, look at the packaging. The packaging is very simple right up front. It's a smaller box than the normal boxes. You do have the Batman logo and stuff on the side. These look like movie images at first, but they're actually the figure itself. And the figure came out really well. I'm going to go over that, of course, right now. It's the small box, not the bigger box, so it doesn't have the tray that slides out. And here he is. Now that we're done with the packaging, bring him in a little closer. Let's see if we can focus on him a little bit better. I'm going to drop the camera and light help roll. All right. So let's go ahead and bring him in for the close-up. There he is. Camera's shifting around. That's one thing I don't like about this. So he does, his eyes are painted. Sorry, I'm having to adjust the brightness here manually. All right, so you can see the eyes are painted. Face sculpt, I like the face sculpt quite a bit, actually. The whole cowl looks good. Okay, sorry about doing all these adjustments here, but yes, so nicely done. The figure itself is nicely done. This is the wired cape. This when you pull them out of the package, neither cape is on him at all. They are tucked in different parts of the packaging. You just put the cape on. But I'm leaving the wired cape on. I do have him standing in kind of a generic pose right now because, frankly, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to pose him on the shelf. He is going to be definitely just a standing pose, nothing like major, because the body itself is my main issue. I'm going to get into that here right now. First off, the cool thing is he does have swappable heads. He has 4 different sculpts. This is the first. Right, there we go. There's the eyes. These are the eyes that are looking straight forward. Here. Then he has one. Mouth's open. He's got a scar on his face. Okay, so I'm having a few issues here. So hopefully this will look a little bit better. So there he is. He has got the scar on his face. You can see his eyes, pursed lips. See his teeth are painted in there. I do like the bat symbol. The sculpt is nice. It's done really well. This is the other, where his face is just kind of, he's got the pursed lips a little bit, slightly, mouth is a little open, and he's looking forward. Eyes look great. The one that he comes, when he comes in the box, is this one here. This is the gimmick where it has the lever on the back of his head, so you could actually move his eyes. So if you go left, his eyes will go, or right, his eyes will go right. Not showing up on camera. And then, yeah. There's a little bit better. So, yeah, so this is the one that comes attached to his body. Again, it's really good, strong magnet. My problem with the body here in a second is, first off, is this cape. He has a collar. here, and it's not super rigid, but it's rigid enough to keep the cape in place, because the cape itself has this little bracket on it, and then you kind of tuck it in underneath the collar. Problem is at least with mine, and your mileage is going to differ, when you look at, this is the regular cloth cape with no wiring. See all this extra cloth here, or pleather or whatever. This gets in the way. So in order for me to work it onto there, I would have to cut pieces of pleather out of the way to get in there, because it's just too much. It just won't stay. It keeps popping out. The other one, this one here, the one with the wired, had enough already removed that it wasn't too bad. So I'll be putting this one back on him because I like that one more. So now that I got the head sculpts out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the body a little bit closely here. The body itself it has a metal frame underneath this rubber. The problem with the rubber and doing seamless bodies like this is, like, see right there, I can't get the leg up, like, because I don't want to break it. And it even tells you don't force anything, and I think it's because part of it is twisted on the inside. I'm not 100% sure because I can't tell. It won't let me. So I got his knee here. Can I do it now? Yeah, you can't kick up that far. The joints are really stiff and go out that far, but I can't bring it forward. So I'm not sure if it's all aligned properly inside or not. The arms are the same way. You can't bring the arms out. He does have a just over 90-degree bend at the elbow if you want to push it. But you just got to be careful with the figure itself. And they even tell you, and they come with a little bit of instructions. I'm going to show you those here in a minute. I'm going to line everything back up. So Mezco toys usually have like an insert that come with them. This one, of course, is no different, and I'm not sure where it went. I just had it up here, and it is gone. Well, there are two inserts. The first insert is, of course, welcome to Mezco Toys. You've purchased the Mezco toy, blah, 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 blah. The other one, here it is this. In Batman 1989 edition, range of armature. So it shows you the range, how limited the range is for twisting, turning, and doing everything because of the body itself. And there are some people that have said pieces have broken on this figure. I could see it because the joints are really stiff. The gauntlets, there's no wrist swivel really here at the base of the gauntlet. There he does have the ball joint in the wrist on both arms. So there is a boot swivel here at the boot cut, and then he does have a nice rocker. So he does, if you want to mess with him and put him in some nice different poses and stuff, I mean, I'm sure you could get there. It's just working it to the point to where you feel comfortable. At this point, after messing with this guy for a couple of days, I don't feel that comfortable. He's going to wind up just being a display piece on my shelf, and which, I mean, all these figures will wind up being a display piece on someone's shelf. But I doubt I'm going to have him in some fantastic pose like I would a different Mezco figure. I really wish they kind of would have done I know Mezco likes doing the cloth overlay and everything on their other Batman figures, and that's great. I think they could have compromised here and maybe done the figure with some sort of different overlay than this rubber. This rubber feels, I don't know, it feels fragile to me. And that's just my opinion. Your mileage may vary. So, and I hope it does. I hope you enjoy the figure a lot more. He does come with, in addition to his fists, he comes with 3 other sets of hands. He comes with a open hand, like a reaching hand. Got 2 different two different hands. That I do like the textured and the on the gripping. I think that's a really nice touch. Another pair of gripping hands. And then smaller grips. These are probably for the batarang and the accessories that he comes with, which I'm going to get into right now. He comes with four of these batarangs, and these are really thin. Like, they're really thin pieces of plastic. They could probably break, so be careful with them. Comes with, I believe, can't remember what part of the movie this is from, and someone could probably help me put that in there. I want to say he was testing something. He also comes with a ninja star or a shuriken. Comes with this dart piece. I think this was for the vial for the cure for the Smilex. He comes with his grapple gun, which is cool. The hook does not come attached. You just attach the hook, little port there. He comes with another one of the grapple gun hooks, but it has twine with it. It feels like really rigid line. I wouldn't hang anything from this. He comes with his Batmobile communicator, where he stood in front of the Batmobile as racing on the street and he said, "Stop." He comes with his grappling hook that was for him and Vicky Vale to escape the mansion against the Joker. And it does spread out and goes right over his wrist. So really, I mean, the accessories, they went all out. He even comes with the batarang with the rope when he threw this against the Joker and it caught around his leg, and the Joker wound up breaking the gargoyle and falling to his death. Spoilers. He comes with another cape, as I showed earlier. This one does not have wires. It's very pliable, he comes with this was my other disappointment. You have the 1989 Batman logo, and you give us this. It's not even the same Bat logo that's on his chest. This just is a generic platform logo. And of course, he comes with the arm, so you can do poses if you're willing to do the poses. Those are the accessories that he comes with, and everything that he comes with, in addition to the different head sculpts that I showed already. Those over there. And it's a lot of accessories. It's a lot of neat little things that you're probably going to keep in a box and not really do anything with. I'll probably just wind up changing his hands out so he has something different. Maybe so he's grabbing his cape and moving his cape out of the way or something. But the figure itself looks good. He looks better in person than the photos they had online, and then what other photos I've seen. And I'm not saying people take bad photos. They don't. There are some people take incredible photos. But what I'm saying is this guy is not the best photogenic figure. He looks great. The face sculpt and everything is almost perfect in person. I think he looks fantastic. I'm going to compare him with a couple of other Mezco figures, and but first I'm going to compare him. Yeah, I'm going to compare him with his co-star, Ben Affleck's tactical suit Batman. See how they size up there? I mean, Ben Affleck is a little taller than he is. So, and I think that's how it's going to be in the movie. He's also a lot broader than this Batman is. So, I think they look good. Also have here, I have the Sovereign Knight Mezco Batman, who is also a little bit taller than he is. Over here, hopefully that picks up better. I actually opened him for the first time today just for this comparison because I wanted to see. So, yeah, but that's how they look together if you're going to have all your Mezco Batmans on one shelf. Here he is with the DC Icons Batman. It's going to be a little bit taller because he is a different scale. Just kind of giving you an idea what they look like. And also, here is the Robert Pattinson Bruce Wayne. I think it's VC Toys. And see how they look together. So, but, you know, all in all, I think, was he worth the 3-year wait? Am I a little disappointed? To be honest, yes. I think yes on both of those. I think for the 3-year wait, he was worth it, and I'm still disappointed. The reason he's worth it is really the sculpt looks really good. Really good. It looks like the 1989 Michael Keaton Batman, and the accessories that they threw in, the different head sculpts and everything look fantastic. But my biggest fear is that the body, if it dries out in any way, then it's going to rip. That rubber is going to dry out and rip over time. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. They did send follow-up instructions via email that I'll actually take a picture and I'll post those at the end so you can kind of see those as well. They're kind of ridiculous in the fact that it tells you, and it doesn't pick up on camera, which is a good thing, I guess. There's like a grayish coloring. Well, I guess it does. The sculpt really is good. It looks like the dang movie. And it tells you how to remove this using cold water and a damp cloth. But definitely follow the directions if you're going to do that. But see, I'm already looking at this, and just by the few times that I've moved it and adjusted it, that rubber is not going to last for a long period of time if you mess with him quite a bit. So he is going to be up on my shelf. You cannot, it says, do not store him in a hot environment. Do not store him in a cold environment. Keep him from humidity. So if you have a nice glass shelf that you want him on there, it's the best place to put him. And yeah, that's it. I mean, short and sweet and to the point. The figure took 3 years to get here. There are disappointments, but overall, I think he looks good. Is he worth the price that people are paying on eBay for him right now? I don't know. I wouldn't pay over $200. I wouldn't even pay over $150. I was one of the few that got in early on the pre-order. After shipping and everything, it was $130, and give or take. And I don't know if I would be willing to pay more than that, knowing what I know now about this figure. So now that I have it in hand and everything. But, you know, when he's up on the shelf with all of my other Batman figures and everything, and my Mezco figures, I think it looks good. There will definitely be a lot of accessories I'll never use because of how the figure looks, or how the build is on this figure. So, but anyway, that is my opinion. You can find this. I hate to say it, there are aftermarket people that have this on, that bought a lot of them or bought a couple of them. They have them on eBay. You can find them probably elsewhere. Maybe if you're patient, you might be able to find them on Amazon or Big Bad Toy Store or any other of your toy retailers. I hope my review has helped in some way. I know I didn't do a lot with the articulation because, frankly, I'm nervous about the articulation. But I hope you get an idea whether or not you should grab this figure or pass excuse me, on this figure. For me, happy I have him. Looks good. And that's about it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great one. Bye-bye.